Hey guys, I'm Mark, and thanks for tuning in to It's All About Racing. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at a Lotus Elise GT1, the number 15 Thai car from Spark Models. Now, the Lotus Elise GT1 was a two-door coupe with a mid-mounted 5.7-liter Chevrolet V8 engine. Yes, the same engine that you would find in Corvettes of that period. The transmission was a 6-speed sequential. Now, believe it or not, Lotus actually built this to compete against the McLaren F1, the Mercedes CLK GTR, and the Porsches. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, they had to build at least one of these cars for homologation, which they did. That is a road legal car. And the whereabouts of that car to this day, from what I understand, are unknown, even though it's suspected to be somewhere in Northern Europe. Now, Lotus built 7 of these cars, and they only raced for 1 year in 1997. That's it. 2 of them were factory cars, and the others were parceled out to privateer teams. I believe this model to be one of those. Now, as mentioned, this is a Spark 143 scale model. It comes mounted on this wooden base, painted this dark gray, has a acrylic jewel cover, and the silver reflective packaging so common with cars from this period. The box is open-ended on both sides. Now, I think this is a rather unique looking model. It's a car beautifully done and replicated by Spark in 143 scale. The details are what you would expect from a Spark model. I mean, just take a look. It's just kind of breathtaking to look at. I think it's really, really neat. Love those big old radiators in the front of the car. The headlights kind of remind you of a Porsche in some regards, as does the front end to some respects. Notice on the top of the car, you have that big old air scoop feeding the engine, which is back here. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Also notice that this is a right-hand drive car. You can clearly see the steering wheel, the seat, and the seat belts and everything there. Now, as with all Spark models, it has the names of the drivers on the opposite side of the base. In this case, you have from France, Jerome Policand, and from Thailand, I hope I get this right, Ratanakul Prutirat. I'm probably screwed that up, but anyhow, best I can do. Now, the rear of the car is really, really weird. It's got this huge, I don't really know what to call this, but a lip with a diffuser underneath. Got various grills. You can see the exhaust coming out just below the tow hook there. You've got the rear wing you would expect. And if you take a look at the engine cover, it's just weird looking. Kind of reminds me of a 63 Chevrolet Corvette. Well, folks, that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. See you next Friday.